Our other big story of the day, the final volunteer search has ended for the week in Morenci, Michigan. Volunteers went through both Michigan and Ohio, trying desperately to find Andrew, Alexander, and Tanner Skelton. Fox Toledo's Shaun Hegarty is live in Morenci with a look at what the searchers turned up today.
Unfortunately, Laura, the searchers did not turn up the boys, but people here in Morenci are not losing faith right now. There are yellow ribbons up and down Main Street here, and I'll show you a couple that are posted on this tree here at the fire station. So many people here just hoping for a miracle that these boys are brought home safely. Now, for those volunteer searches and the professional searches that you were just talking about, today was day 2 for the dive teams. We saw them throughout Williams County, specifically in KUNKLE, Pioneer, and Montpelier. Fox Toledo's Barrett has a look at their efforts.
Dive teams back out today, this time searching the St. Joseph River, using sonar to cover as much of the river as they can here along US 20, but log jams and ice are making their work harder. Still, they say at the very least they can see clearly where they can go.
We're able to pick out the logs and the rocks and all the underbrush in the bottom of the river today, so we're getting some real good images.
And the command post for all this searching is here in KUNKLE, Ohio. It's a town of one stop sign, but has seen a lot of activity in the past 2 days. You can see the KUNKLE Madison Township Fire Department. We're told inside all the agencies from around here, Ohio State Highway Patrol, U.S. Customs and Border Protection, as well as the Sheriff's Departments and the fire departments, they're all inside working with the FBI, who's deciding where they're going to search next. In this situation, dozens of firefighters searched the St. Joe's sand and gravel quarry on foot while water teams did their thing. All this in addition to the more than 400 civilian volunteers on this, the last day of those volunteer searches. Now, as for whether these police and fire crews will be back out on Monday, we're told that decision will be evaluated this weekend. In KUNKLE, Ohio, Barrett Andrews, Fox Toledo News.
And the police chief has told us they're going to spend the weekend reevaluating their options and figuring out what to do next. Now, this weekend was supposed to be the big holiday parade here in Morenci. That has now been canceled, obviously, with everything that has happened over the past week and this being fresh on the minds of so many people and the fact that the boys still are not back home. But that doesn't mean some people aren't getting into the holiday spirit and still remembering the boys. I want to show you some video from Wakefield Park, which is it almost feels like not even a half mile away from the fire station here in downtown Morenci. They are decorating it right now, and they want to light the way home for the boys, basically to show the boys where to come home to. Now, the boys were actually interested in decorating the park. They talked with the organizer just a couple of weeks ago. They were apparently very excited about decorating this park, and they were going to get involved and volunteer. So this operation to decorate the park is still underway, and they want to do it as a remembrance of the holidays and especially for the boys. Now, coming up tonight at 10 o'clock, you're going to hear from a woman who talked to the 3 boys and their father John just a couple of weeks ago about decorating that park and their excitement. You're going to hear what she had to say and what she thinks and how she's feeling about this situation. We're going to continue to keep you updated throughout the night as any new developments happen here in Morenci. Reporting live, Shaun Hegarty, Fox Toledo News.
Thank you, Shaun. New video now of the missing boy's father, John Skelton. This is footage from the Lucas County Jail when he was booked earlier this week on 3 counts of parental kidnapping. Skelton is the one in the wheelchair there. He is fighting his return to Michigan to face criminal charges. He's locked up on a $3 million bond. Skelton is scheduled to make another court appearance on the 14th. Now, if you have any information that might help police, you are urged to call their tip line. Also, if you happen to see the Skelton family van anytime between Thursday and Friday, police want to hear from you. This is a picture of the actual van. There is a $10,000 reward for information that helps find the boys. That tip line number, 517-458-7104. And be sure to stay with Fox Toledo for continuing coverage of the missing brothers. We will continue to bring you updates on the air, online on foxtoledo.com, even on your mobile device.